when you look at the disease itself, it is absolutely horrible way of, ending life. It's rather than bullet in the head to be easier. MND is motor neurons disease. It is where the neurons coming from the brain, or the signal from the brain, actually dies on its progression down through the body to activate muscles. You will progressively lose all function of your muscles, so you basically, all your limbs will stop working, and then as it progresses you will lose your voice. When you pass away is when your lungs actually stop working and you basically suffocate. At this stage there is actually no cure. It attacks in so many different ways. I've got it, started mine in my legs, and as it goes along it'll progressively get my other limbs and then so forth. There's other people that have actually got it in the shoulders, their tongue, and they're already losing their voice. The MND nurse that I saw informed me that she's got some people that she deals with, and one of the patients with MND is still alive at this stage and he's been there for 10 years. Another one was a lady that only lasted 9 weeks after diagnosis. It is hard to keep completely 100% positive, even though I'm most of the time very positive about my outcome and where I'm going to end up. When I've got to deal with paperwork or discuss my diagnosis with other people, it can cause moments where you kind of get a bit doubtful. One of the symptoms with ALS is you get all these body twitches, or what they call them, what's the word? Tremors, and everything twitches everywhere, so you got all these little muscles firing off all over the place, and the simple reason is that your brain's sending signals and they're getting lost and it's sort of freaking out and all doing all sorts of weird shit. It's got a lot to do with your balance in your brain. When it gets, it's caused by trauma. So when you have, like I had major car accidents when I was younger and all that sort of stuff, and got knocked out and all sorts of horrible things. It's like filling a glass up, and when it gets full it overflows, and that's when your brain freaks out. So all those traumas that happened to me over the years is what caused it. I also remember seeing the letter from the neurologist to my local doctor, and it's had a statement there saying that David is going to take some time to come to grips with his diagnosis. And it's like, well, it's all well and good to come to grips with and accept it. That's probably the first step, I think, to recovery, is the simple fact on it. You have to fully accept the fact that this is what you've got, and then you can move forward. It's like getting left in the gutter type thing. You end up in the gutter and you work yourself back out of that. You can't get, I try and be as positive as possible, but you can't be 100%, and you can't be cocky about it, because you do any slip up, you end up in that wheelchair dribbling down your face. Your attitude changes a lot. You take more time in noticing what goes on around you, the people around you and all that sort of stuff, and all you can do is just go from day to day, working on getting better. There's none of this, thinking about the future type junk, because there may or may not be one of those, so you try and live for the moment. If you try and keep your mind clear as well as looking after the physical body as well, there's no reason why your body can't heal itself. Because you can't look at the medical profession, they've got nothing for you. So you've got to take it into your own hands and maybe change your attitude on things and just change the way you live, how you look at things. I've given up work now. I don't do jobs that I don't like doing. So now I'm more concentrating on what makes my heart sing, what I like doing, and that's where you had to. You've got to, it's sort of that point in life that you're either got to go this way and you may have a great life, or you go this way and you're dead.